Hello everyone, and welcome to my Real Housewives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After a failed second marriage, is reality TV personality Erika Jayne determined to remain single. She has one son after being married at an early age. After meeting well-known attorney Tom Girardi, she initially believed that was all until she understood it had to end. She's single now, but is that how she wants to continue? Watch this space for further information. Erika Jayne appeared to be leading an opulent lifestyle at the beginning of her show, and it made sense. Tom Girardi was a well-known lawyer and her spouse. He was also 30 years her senior, so in addition to being the supporter of her performance career, she was living the life of her own choosing. But as Erika witnessed on RHOBH, when Tom would talk down to her, things are not always as they seem, and he can be cold and vicious. She ultimately made the decision to seek for divorce in November 2020 because he was also unfaithful. It was discovered within months that he had embezzled millions from his clients. Erika, who was now on her own, thought it looked terrible. After being perceived as being insensitive to the victims and lacking empathy, she ultimately completely remade her life. The star has been spotted discussing her liaisons since returning for season 14 of RHOBH. However, nothing stayed, and she is currently guest co-hosting the Two T's in a Pod podcast with Teddy Mellencamp, a former BH student. Erika states that she is remaining unmarried for the time being, via All About the Tea. As Eddie and Erika were wrapping up RHOBH, they noticed that the women from BH were all single, while the women from OC were all dating. Teddy then needed to find out if Erika envisioned herself dating once more. "I don't believe so. That doesn't seem to be where I am at." Furthermore, Erika Jayne clarified that the focus was now entirely on her and her goals for her own life. "I genuinely just want to succeed on my own, but I have a lot of work ahead of me. It's the first time I have my own stuff. Really. And, growing up, this is Erika doing it on her own, and it feels nice, unlike being 20 and married to your spouse and having a child." For many years, Erika Jayne's marriage prevented her from exploring many of her sides. Erika may fully explore who she is now that she is single. There's a cost to being associated with a man, especially a powerful man, so I want to see what else I can accomplish. Any man to start with. In this world, nothing is free. You also understand that power and wealth come at a higher cost. She does not, though, believe that she will be alone herself forever. Erika has said everything would fall into place and that her person will show up when the moment is right. She is happy to be by herself and live her life to the fullest for the time being. With any luck, the upcoming chapter will be the greatest one. Mauricio Umansky, the house husband of RHOBH, is completely enamored with Nikita Khan. The young interior designer, actor, and philanthropist made her debut alongside Mauricio in Greece. They've been seen traveling together recently, and they don't appear to be slowing down. What are insiders discussing regarding their romance then? For additional information, continue reading. He was on DWTS when Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards made their separation public. He was seen out and about holding hands and cuddling up with Emma Slater, his professional partner, giving the impression that they had moved on. That wounded Kyle, who was also spotted with Morgan Wade, a new possible love interest. It was obvious that there might be more going on than they disclosed because they were photographed wearing matching rings and Morgan had a K tattoo. After Mauricio eventually moved out of their opulent house, it was discussed on Buying Beverly Hills as well as RHOBH. After hanging out with Lil Pons and Anita, Mauricio was last spotted taking a flight into Greece. A mysterious woman met him at the airport, gave him a tight hug, and kissed him deeply. She revealed herself to be young interior designer, philanthropist, and actress Nikita Khan. The couple recently appeared in Mexico together after spending time together in Greece. In the meantime, either with Morgan, Kyle has been filming. Reality Tea now claims that Mauricio and Nikita's relationship is exclusive and very serious. Details regarding Mauricio Umansky and Nikita Khan's romance were provided by an insider. Mauricio is smitten with Nikita. He isn't seeing anyone else and is with her all the time. Although he wasn't interested in creating a scene, he is relieved that everything is not as recent as it seems, which makes sense considering that Nikita gave Mauricio an embrace in Greece as though they had known each other for a long time. They had been dating for about 2 or 3 months before the trip to Mykonos. Though they have continued to go on adventures together, it was that one trip that really elevated the relationship. Kyle Richards is said to have been speaking with divorce lawyers, although nothing formal has been announced as of yet. Kathy Hilton, her sister and co-star on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has supported her and encouraged her to start stepping out more. It has been quite difficult for RHOBH, who co-stars with Kyle on Kathy, to watch Mauricio Umansky flaunt his new connection. It's quite difficult to see that. Of course, I feel bad for Kyle. Seeing images of moving on is difficult, especially if you don't want them back. According to rumors, Kyle's co-stars were sick of her complaining about her breakup. She says that's untrue though, and they've been really encouraging. To find out what happens when Kyle spots Mauricio gallivanting, fans of the popular Bravo reality series will have to wait until season 14 returns. Tom Girardi, the estranged husband of RHOBH star Erika Jayne, was found guilty of fraud. Given that he supposedly has dementia, nobody was convinced that this trial would take place. The verdict has been rendered, and he was found competent to stand trial. So what else took place on this momentous day? For all the information, continue reading. Tom Girardi, Erika Jayne's spouse, was a source of constant pride. He was a well-known attorney, most known for the Erin Brockovich case that Julia Roberts starred in the movie adaptation of. Erika was able to follow her aspirations of becoming a performer and live an incredible lifestyle because to his job. However, Erika filed for divorce on Election Day 2020 since her marriage was meaningless because Tom had been unfaithful to her for years. Although it was hoped that the story would be forgotten, Bravo chose to follow her hardships. The fact that Tom had been stealing from his clients quickly surfaced. Erika was terrified since she didn't know how this would affect her. Even her co-stars on RHOBH questioned whether she was aware of Tom's actions, but she insisted that she was unaware of anything. Despite the fact that she later met the victims in person, they believed she lacked empathy for them. Regarding Tom, he was placed in a memory care center subsequent to his March 2021 diagnosis of late-onset Alzheimer's and dementia. Tom, 85, has now been found guilty of 4 charges of fraud. According to Us Weekly, Tom Girardi fraudulently portrayed himself as a champion of justice, which helped him gain notoriety and attract victims. He was actually Robin Hood in reverse, robbing the poor to fund his opulent, star-studded existence. The outcome of today's trial indicates that the deck is now stacked against the defendant and the people he ruthlessly deceived. Not just Tom Girardi is having problems. Christopher Kazukaman, his former co-worker from Girardi Keys, is also charged. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.